Some viewers may find the following video disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised.
Later that night, Felix was called to the police station to pick Ethan up. As they drove home, Felix was quiet most of the ride. Then he said,
"Is what they said about you true?"
Ethan looked toward his grandfather and just stared.
"Is all that the white man's saying about you true? You into those gangs? You had some involvement with that shooting?"
Felix asked in a demanding way. Ethan felt little in his presence. Answering, he said,
"Yeah, all that they say is true."
There was silence as they pulled onto their street. Ethan noticed that his grandfather passed the house up. As they drove on, Felix came to the nearby park and parked the car in the street. Looking to Ethan, Felix told him to get out of the car. They both exited the car and walked to the nearest park bench. It was around 9:59 p.m. last Felix looked. As they sat down, Felix drew a long breath. He stared at the sky and mumbled a prayer. Then he said,
"Ethan, let me tell you this. Black people have always been a strong people, a major factor in this place they call America. But let me tell you this, black people are so damn stubborn. And if you plan on being stubborn, then anything and everything that I try to teach you is useless. So tell me right now, what's it gonna be? Today I bury my only child, your mother, today. And here, at the end of the day, I'm picking my oldest grandson up from the white man because he wants to be Billy the damn Kid and have a shootout like a cowboy. Ethan, you better make sure you understand that taking lives comes back on you. You ain't God. So when did they make you God? Because if you God, then damn boy, I'd rather go to hell. Today, you lost that pretty girl of yours. Today, the white man couldn't arrest you, but they want you."
Felix stared down at Ethan.
"Today, you found out that sorry-ass boy ain't a friend."
That last statement hit Ethan like a ton of bricks. He had told his grandfather everything, but never did he say Dante was involved.
"Wonder where he went?"
Felix asked himself. They sat in silence. Time continued to roll.
"Hey, yo, daddy-o, let's go home."
Ethan said,
"No, I have a rule. Never take the streets to the house, and never put your house in the cross of the streets."
Felix said, and then he got up quickly. Ethan had never seen his grandfather move at a pace he was moving. He headed toward the car. Felix got in on the driver's side, Ethan on the passenger side. Felix reached for the glove compartment and he grabbed his snub-nosed .357 revolver, checking to see if all the bullets were in there. Ethan looked at him with curiosity. Handing the gun to Ethan, Felix said,
"If you get dirty, do it right."
As they drove past Dante's house, Felix slowed down a little, just to see if the two boys standing in the yard were the ones he was looking for.
"Is one of them that boy?"
Felix asked.
"Yeah,"
Ethan said, as they continued to drive. Felix pulled up to the gas station that was located around the corner from where they stayed. Pulling in, Felix told Ethan to call Dante on the payphone.
"Look, call that boy, but say another name. A name that he knows, one that he'll come to quick."
Ethan nodded and got out of the car, headed toward the payphone. He looked around, dialing Dante's number. Ethan said into the receiver,
"Hey, cuz, say come up to Skinny's. Yeah, this Spuddy. We got dirt to do."
After he finished the conversation, Ethan ran back toward the car and got in.
"Well, he on his way,"
Ethan said, slamming the door. Felix drove off and headed down Dante's street. Ethan saw Dante down the street by the alley. He was at least 6 blocks away.
"Run down there and get him,"
Felix ordered. Ethan took a deep breath and got out of the car. Running quickly to catch up to Dante, Ethan crept quickly. As he got right behind Dante, Ethan said.
Boo!
As soon as Dante jumped, Ethan let out one round to Dante's face. As Dante fell to the pavement, Ethan could hear Dante gagging on his own blood with the back of his head open. Ethan just stood there, feeling a dark presence around him. Ethan looked back to see his grandfather standing there.
Never let the streets cross you. It's so you lose in the end.
Felix said before walking away.
Come on.
He yelled back.
And when you see it, you'll have to decide as a man whether he's fit to live or die.
Ethan snapped out of his thoughts and ran to the car. Felix then headed home.